Didn't I tell y'all the own people ain't got enough money for flights and they was gonna drive up the street in their own car? Shit, Tina couldn't even make it because her car had troubles. It ain't the cabin in the woods. It's the cabin down there in D.C. down the street. I hope you ain't pack your bags fat. Cue the music! Oh yes, bitches and hoes. I'm back.
I drop a player like it's nothing, it ain't working out. Now no debate or fuck discussion, bitch, I'm walking out. My time is money, I ain't loving, let you toast it out. Flip my weave and walk it out, look how I just bossed it out. Now come on baby, why you bugging, we can't talk it out. I keeps it moving, I ain't tripping, lost another spouse. I'm just a boss, it's in my blood, no I won't scream or shout. Grabbing my keys.
Cause oh yes, bitches and hoes, I'm back. Back with another video. We're here to discuss Ready to Love Season 6, Episode 9, I believe it is. It'll be right down there. Y'all will get it. But let's get into the episode, girl. So the episode opens up. Clifton happens to be the first one to arrive. Clifton is the first one to get there, and he's basically, picking his room. After that, Dakia arrives. Now, when Dakia arrives, she's like, oh, I can't wait to cuddle with my big teddy bear. It's going to be so great. It's going to be so nice. And I'm just like, girl, you must not know Joy coming. Well, child, when Joy gets that, Joy come down and put her bag on his bed and say, we going to sleep together. Y'all can't tell me that wasn't talked about before they got there. Yo, you can't tell me that. I'm sorry, you can't tell me that. She said there's nothing else she needs to do to solidify her relationship with Clifton, meaning she done already did what she needed to do, as you should. But, yeah, she just wanted to put it in everybody else's face for the trip, so they gonna share a bed. All right now, Joy, you're looking a little thirsty, but all right, go ahead on with your bad ass. So now Sabrina comes in and she finds the bag. So Sabrina was just like, I know you fucking lying. Prior to that, the kid had already saw the bag and asked Clifton about it, and Clifton is trying to act like he don't know what the fuck going on. You know you was sharing a room with that girl, talking about, oh, let me go see. What you need to go see? Clifton, the big red flag. What is it that you really needed to go see? You knew what the fuck was going on. But go ahead on, Joy, because see, you think you getting a prize, but you getting a big red flag. And his name is Clifton. Said what I said. Anyway, let's move on. So yeah, she don't want to put her bag on there. Sabrina saw it. Sabrina come back in the comment area and was like, so where y'all sleeping at? You know how you're messing, you already know the answer to the question, but you just doing it to see what the fuck going on. She was like, so where y'all sleeping at? Cause I saw 2 bags on the bed. And look at Clifton. Oh, for real? Dakia, I know you was a hot topic, you was a hot commodity, and you was, and you is, you know what I'm saying? But the people is making decisions and you ain't in there. I don't know why, I don't know what happened, but you ain't in there, Mom. Mom, you got to go back to the drawing board and see what the fuck going on, because Clifton is saying he interested, but yet he over there sharing the bedroom with Joy. And I don't even think it's all on Clifton. I think Joy is the one who's setting all that shit up. These days in 2022 and 2021, the men want the women to lead. So maybe you need to lead, Joy. Not. Let's move on. We move to the next scene. Tommy arrives and he's telling them that Tina having car troubles. Christina, where the hell are you at? Car troubles, and the fact that she had to take her own car to get there is a problem for me. That means the own TV network not only is paying 2 nights for the Airbnb in the cabin in the woods, but y'all can't even send a car to go get the girl. I know you fucking lying. Y'all got to do better than this. Maybe y'all just don't like Ready to Love, because y'all even give the Love and Marriage girls a little bit more than this. Y'all even took them to Vegas. I mean, I know it ain't fall, but goddamn it, it's a flight. God. Y'all can't even send a car to go pick the people up. That girl said she had the car troubles. Anyway, Tommy said she doing all that. Donovan gets in his confessional and said he was looking forward to seeing and hanging out with Christina because she hadn't really set her stone. Again, the men want the women to be the men and basically chase them. So Donovan feels like because she hadn't like staked her claim that he needed more time. You niggas is bitches. Let's move on. So Tommy says he wants everybody to get to know each other in this 24-hour or 48-hour span because they only got it for 2 nights. Bitch, you better be out by 10 o'clock the next day on Sunday. But he also says one man is going home tonight. I'm sorry, in 24 hours. One man is going home. Child, Paul sitting up there hollering, he nervous. Tori saying he nervous. And Tori, you should, because nobody likes you here. You should have been went home weeks ago. Let's move on. We move to the next scene. Tori is talking to Demetrius, and he asks him how he's feeling about the process and where he's at. And Demetrius is like, it's cool. So now then Tori goes into saying, I really feel like, basically, it hadn't been the same with me and Sabrina. After, that whole thing at the bonfire. When Sabrina went and kissed him. He been in his feelings ever since. But he was just like, it's been different with her. I haven't really connected with her. I kind of stopped following her in the process because I was in my feelings like a little bitch ass nigga. That's what I got. That's what I got from it. That ain't what he said, but that's what I got. But he also tells Demetrius, I notice she looks at you with the googly eyes. I see that type of stuff. And I feel like me and her has a connection, but it's still a little different. And I'm just saying, why is you talking to another man about a girl? Demetrius was like, look, she hadn't chosen who she wants yet. We still in the process. Let's go. And this is my problem. Tori, you chasing Sabrina while Sabrina is chasing Demetrius. And Demetrius ain't chasing nobody. We got to make it make sense. We got to make it make sense. We got to stop being the masculine women for these men who want feminine women. Or be feminine but chase me. Be feminine but stake your claim. You niggas is bitches. Let's move on. We move to the next scene. Sabrina, she's having concerns about Donovan dating after so short of a period of him being divorced. Sabrina, correct me if I'm wrong. How long you been divorced? Because you're making it seem like you've been divorced for a few years and was able to come back, find yourself, go full circle, and be ready to date. Because that ain't the case. Mom, I think it's been like a year for you. Please correct me if I'm wrong. How you going to go off on this man? But on the flip side, Donovan, it's only been 3 months. Talking about you've been in several relationships. Red flag. Say what I said. Red flag. Let's move on. Donovan and Joy sit down and talk. Joy wants to see what the hell going on with Donovan and who he really liking. Because Joy has already staked her claim. She wants her big red flag. She gonna get him. Clifton, gonna get him. She's gonna get the big red flag. Clifton, the big red flag. She's gonna get him. By any means necessary. All the red flag that came up, it don't matter. Joy loves her Clifton, the big red flag. You got to know that. So she's already done made her decision. Child, by Joy, because you just seem like that's, and I understand what's going on with you. But anyway, she's talking to Donovan and trying to see who his connection is and what's going on with him. And then Carmen interrupts. Carmen, you doing it on the wrong person, girl. Joy don't want him. She done already staked her claim in Clifton, the big red flag. But go ahead on, do your thing. Go ahead on, girl. Carmen interrupts and basically says she's looking for a man to take leadership. Because basically she's having to be the masculine person and play the masculine role in all these situations. Again, it's 2022. The men want you to be masculine, but not masculine on the outside. Masculine on the outside when they want it, but feminine. That's what they want. So the fact that you got to chase all these dudes is because they don't know how to chase you. Because you the man and they the woman. And you probably make more money than them. Say what I said. And I ain't feeling bad for it. But anyway, she's looking for somebody to take leadership. He started rubbing on her leg. And she was just like, see, this is what I'm looking for. Somebody to take leadership. Because he rubbing on your leg, he just want to smash. Sorry, fat. He just want to smash. Him rubbing on your leg don't give you no type of leadership qualities. Girl, bye. But anyway, she says he's going to have a hard choice. And then she goes, well, not really, because it's not a hard choice. Well, you know what? Let me just say this about you, Carmen. This is about the third or fourth time you compared yourself to other women by acting like you're not trying to compare yourself. Is you really that confident, or are you projecting your insecurities onto other people because you really are not confident at all? I'm starting to wonder about you, Joy. Not Joy, Carmen. I'm starting to wonder about you. Because this is about the third or fourth time you done act like nobody's a competition, but yet you keep bringing up the non-competition. Make it make sense, girl. Anyway, she's hollering Sabrina ain't no competition and says that she likes how Donovan makes her smile, and she referenced the whole Kim Ye thing and make them a name. Listen, at this point, this is a game. This show is not even real. Nobody, in my opinion, none of these people like each other. Period. None of these people truly like and want to be with each other. That's my opinion. It's all a game. Nobody wants to go home. I don't know if they pay y'all per episode. I don't know how it goes. But this is a whole bunch of bullshit. Y'all ought to be ashamed of yourselves for exploiting black people like this. Like as if y'all trying to find love. And I ain't heard of one success story yet. I don't like this. But anyway, I'm going to keep reviewing for y'all. We move to the next scene. Paul says Tina is missing, but he got to focus on what the hell going on up in there. So now he over there talking to Dakia, I believe it was. Yeah, he over there talking to Dakia, and he says his strongest connections is with Carmen and Dakia. So basically, he's saying that he's over there watching them or sitting with Carmen. I'm sorry. Let me back it up. Paul is saying his strongest connections are with Carmen and Dakia. Carmen goes over there and try to eat off his salad, talking about he eating like a rabbit. Y'all just nasty. But his connections for him is Carmen and Dakia. And he says that he wished Tina was there or Christina was there. But she's not, so he got to focus on who's there. Everybody worried about Christina, but when the girl was there, y'all didn't care. Make it make sense. Either way, the men are in the kitchen cooking. They watching all that. He over there eating his Caesar salad with no chicken and no dressing. It was so dry. It made me mad. But he wants to basically focus on the people that's there. And I think people are focusing on the people that's there because the people they want ain't there. If you ask me, that's just my opinion. Carmen is not feeling the fact that Paul is not running behind her per usual. Because she feels like a man should chase her. Well, girl, you've been chasing since you got here. Stop the cap. You don't look like you let no man chase you. You too aggressive. And I don't mean that in a negative term, how black people be using it on black women. I mean in the term of, I ain't seen you let a man chase you since you got here. Make it make sense, Carmen. Whatever. I don't want to hear it, don't want to see it, don't want to find it. But anyway, we move to the next scene. The kid is saying her energy is off of Clifton. She don't like that. She feels like, we was all good. It was all good just a week ago. But now that we in this house and him and him and doggone Joy is sleeping together. Now he got a little different feel. That's because he wants both of y'all. He wants a poly relationship, girl. He don't truly just want to be with Joy neither. He want both of y'all. He wants y'all to come together and say we could be sister wives. No shade. Do what you want to do. I ain't judging for that. But what I am saying is, he don't want not one of y'all. He want both of y'all. But y'all got to figure that part out. How bad do you want Clifton, the big red flag? In my opinion, is what he's trying to get at. How bad do you want him? Because if you want him that bad, you going to go ahead on and be a sister wife without the ring. Let's move on. So we move to the next scene. Everybody's wondering where the hell Tina at. Tina still ain't got there. Remember she had car troubles because she had to bring her own car down to the cabin in the woods. But she having car troubles. People's wondering where the hell she at. The men are just like, wow, it's crazy she hasn't got back. The women are like, girl, we don't care. Leave alone. We bye. Bye, girl. You ain't got to never show up. We good. Because they thinking about competition. They don't really care that Christina comes or not. But the men goes, I'm starting to wonder if she was really interested. Well, she really wasn't. Because guess what? If you on this show and you having car troubles, unless it was some type of like spontaneous maintenance or something, what is you driving? You mean you on this show and you ain't even got a running call? Oh, okay. Anyway, so they still wondering where the hell she at. The women don't give a damn where she at. They just like, wherever she at, let her stay. We ain't worried about it. We good. So, the guys basically say she's a mystery. They don't know what's going on. We move to the next scene. They setting the table for dinner. And they still asking if Tina is coming back. She's not coming. I want y'all to move on for Christina. Y'all putting all this interest in Christina because it's only 5 on 5. And now y'all want more variety. None of y'all was checking for that girl. Except Paul. Leave that girl alone. Wherever she at, she don't want to be bothered. So they setting this table. And Sabrina says that basically she's talking to Demetrius on the low. And she was like, so you like me? I didn't even know you liked me. And the reason being is because Demetrius is a diva. I'm a diva. I'm a diva. Demetrius is one of those guys who feel like men are the prize. So when you wonder if he's interested because he's just showing zero interest, it's because he wants you to be masculine and come and court him. And if you don't do that, you don't care. Demetrius says men are the prize. You some feminine bastards. But anyway, let's move on. Yeah, Demetrius wants her to chase him. And it's just like, girl, the boyfriend done already told you he wants somebody submissive. That ain't you. Why is we still talking to Demetrius? What are we talking to Demetrius about? If you're not submissive, it ain't gonna work. He already said what he said. He liked Kevin Samuels. He don't want to hear none of that except you gonna be submissive. I'm confused as to why you even dealing with Demetrius. But anyway, she feels like Demetrius wasn't checking for her. He was like, yeah, I do like you. And she was like, yeah, but you haven't shown it. She get in her confessional, was like, yeah, you say you like me, but you haven't shown anything. I've been more doing chasing you. All of y'all women have been chasing these men. Name a man on this show that has been chasing the women. You brothers is soft. Said what I said. I don't care what you think. I said what I said. But anyway, we move to the next scene. Joy and Clifford show up and they matching onesies. Now, the kid over there looking crazy. Because she was like, matching onesies. This had to be planned. Girl, it was planned. He likes Joy more than he likes you, but he like you too. Girl, bye. Of course it was planned. Oh, he could have let me know. Let you know what? What he would have let you know? What he needed to let you know? What did he need to let you know? I get it. You feel like he led you on because y'all thought it was something going to pop, but you knew him and Joy had a connection. The only thing is Joy was a little bit more aggressive. She probably bought the pajamas and said, put this on. Remember y'all say he a big teddy bear. Teddy bear in the sense of he ain't got no backbone. He going to do whatever the woman tell him. Y'all got to stop acting crazy at this point, girl. Be masculine because they don't want you to be masculine, but they want you to be masculine. Girl, be masculine. Get the doggone pajamas. The second night, y'all should have pulled up in new pajamas. Amazon, something. I don't know. Y'all right down the street from the house. You could even have it delivered to your house, your real house. Pick them up and brought them back to the cabin. Y'all right down the street. Y'all really. Did Tommy them give y'all gas money to get to the cabin in the woods? Oh, I didn't think he did. But anyway, so she felt some type of way because they came down and they matching pajamas looking like a doggone Christmas picture. It is what it is. That's what they do. It is what it is. So Sabrina over there feeling like Demetrius is too cool to say he like her because he is. He's a female. He's the feminine energy. Be masculine and maybe he'll like you. Let's move on. So we move to the next scene. They get ready to go to bed. And Tori walks outside and sees Sabrina and have a talk with Sabrina. So he goes outside and talks with Sabrina for what I don't know. It's already said and done. That ship has sailed, but whatever. And Sabrina basically lets him know, listen, ever since the bonfire thing, when I kissed Demetrius, you haven't been the same. You've been a bitch ass nigga the whole time. And basically, I need to move on. At this point, I got to move on. I got to do what I got to do. We more better as friends. You know, whenever a person tell you y'all better as friends, they really don't like it at all. I mean, they don't even really want to be your friend. They just be saying that, but it's just something to say so it won't look so bad. You know what I'm saying? But she lets him know they better as friends. And I'm like, Tori, why did you need her to tell you this? Did you not catch all the 99,000 hints she gave you prior to? I'm confused. Make it make sense, somebody. I mean, Again, I feel like people just latching on to other people just because they can. Nobody really cares about anybody that's in this process. It's all a game. Again, if there's prize money at the end, please let me know because none of this is making sense. But anyway, she lets him know, baby, you a friend. And that's about all it's going to be. So now Tori's feeling his feelings and was like, well, I guess this is my time to go home. You should have been went home, Tori. Granted, people went home before you that deserve to. Not saying that. But I'm just saying, like, Tori, nobody's here for you. Nobody's here for you. You might as well go ahead on, pack your clothes, pack your bags fat, put them in your car, and drive down the street to your house because the cabin in the woods at this point is not here for you. That's just my opinion. But he was just her luck on her journey, and I thought that was super nice. But Tori, you got to grow some more cojones. Let's move on. We move to the next scene. Clifton says waking up to joy is like Christmas every day. Now, we know as children what it was like to wake up to gifts and unwrapping them. So for him to say some shit like that, why is you dragging the kid through all this stuff if you said what you said and want what you want? Because you want two women. Copy. But yeah, no, he's saying that waking up to her is like Christmas. She was like, you know, I had to wake up to him and it was amazing and it was great. Clifford, the big red flag, he was so great last night. We know you smashed. Let's move on. Day 2 and Tina still ain't even there. Girl, Tina still ain't showed up. Donovan calling her to see where the hell she at. She ain't answering the phone. Donovan, she don't want to be there. Maybe they must have told her we only giving y'all gas money to come up here. We not even going to pay y'all for the episode. And she was like, you know what? I'm not even doing it. Because we all know the OWN network ain't got no money. Look at the cabin in the woods. We know the OWN network ain't got no money. Maybe she said, if all y'all giving me is gas money, I'm going to go ahead on and boycott like Monique did, doggone Lee Daniels and them. What you're not going to do is play in my face. But Donovan called and she ain't answer. Joy asked Clifton if he has a connection with someone else. He starts to moonwalk and dance all around the question. You mean my connection with you? Is it severed or is it this? No, you heard what she said. Clifton, just say what it is. Because this is what I don't like. Y'all too old for this. He don't want to say that he has a connection with the kid, but he does. And at the end of the day, if that's what it is, y'all on a dating show, just say that. I mean, I don't understand why the hesitation and all the BS. But he basically says he don't know. And she was like, well, what you don't know? And then he says, I need to have a conversation with the kid. Girl, you knew the answer to that question before you asked. Why you asked, I don't know. But she feels like if it was a sure thing, he would have said it's only with you without hesitation. Well, you know, Joy, he couldn't do that because you've been pressuring him and being too masculine. Although you're the female. Much shorter and smaller in stature. Because you're so masculine, you've made him do what he's done. Allegedly. Let's move on. We move to the next scene. The kid basically saying Clifton ain't said nothing to her the whole time. Well, because he's over there smashing Joy. Duh. And then the kid, girl, bye. Because you had many connections. Why you stuck to Clifton, the big red flag, is beyond me. But you're going to take the L and you're going to move on. She's talking to Sabrina about it. And Sabrina was like, yeah, because I told you about the 2 bags. And she was like, you know, it was so funny because we had such a great past. We had the date at the Oyster Lounge. You talking about when he shoved that slippery, raw thing down your mouth? That's what you're talking about? And I love oysters, the raw ones too. But you're talking about when he shoved the slippery, raw thing down your throat? Not your throat, your throat. Oh, that was a connection? Oh, okay, fat. Say that then. But yeah, she's recalling the Oyster Lounge and she feels like, you know, something has shifted. It's not the same, but she needs to talk to him. Duh. What you need to talk to him for him to tell you he gonna be with Joy, but he wants you on the side until y'all come together and want to be sister wives? Girl, make it make sense. We move to the next scene. The kid goes up to talk to Paul because now at this point she's desperate. She goes talk to Paul and tell Paul, you know, we've been having a great connection. Paul reassures her that she's a boss. He loves that about her, and anybody who says anything otherwise is blind because Paul just don't want to get sent home neither. Again, do y'all get paid for how long you stay on the show? I know you get paid per episode. I'm pretty sure that's what it is, but make it make sense. But he's over there bucking the kid head up, talking about, I'm gonna cry. Girl, you ain't gonna cry. Wipe your eyes so y'all can go inside. But let's move on. Tommy arrives and Tori's sitting up there scared because he about to go home. Tommy takes the ladies to the ladies' lounge. He asks about where she's at. Tina ain't never showed up. Nobody don't know where the hell she at. Joy says she's ready to move on. And for what? Did Christina, was she a threat to Clifton, the big red flag? Why are you so ready to move on? Anyway, so now he takes the ladies to the ladies' lounge. Paul says his connections are thinning out, so he's scared. The ladies in the ladies' lounge, Joy said they better not let Clifton go. Girl, if he go, just leave with him. We tired of both of y'all. Tommy asks who their strongest connection is. Sabrina say Donovan. She had a thing with Demetrius, but it's not working out yet because Demetrius is want to be a bad bitch. But she says Donovan is her strongest connection. Joy said Clifton, which is obvious. The Kia basically says, I didn't even put what the kids was. Oh, the kid says her connection was Clifton, but she's seen how they've reacted or acted together, and basically now her connection is Tori. Girl, stop the goddamn cap. Don't none of y'all like Tori. Not one of y'all like Tori. Have you even gone on a date with him for real? Girl, this is how I know this is fake, and that's what I don't like about this. I know reality shows are scripted to an extent, but this is what I don't like about this in particular. Y'all just doing anything. How you like Tori? Do you even know his name is Tory? Girl, bye. But anyway, the kid said she liked Tory, and I feel like it's just it's bullshit. Joy was like, oh, the kid also says that she likes Tory, but Paul came through strong in the end. You just need a man. Carmen basically says she likes Donovan and Paul. So now Tommy asks who they think should go home. Joy says Donovan. The kid says Demetrius and Donovan. Carmen says Tory. Sabrina says Tory and Paul. And Tommy was like, well, hell, one of them got to go home, and one of you ladies is going to be the one to announce who it is. Child, we get to the end of it. They pick Sabrina to be the one to say who it is, and it's a to be continued. This, at this point, is just pointless. I reviewed this show because I feel like the people who do watch this show likes it, and I don't want to take that away from them, although I personally feel like it's a bunch of BS. That's my opinion, and it's mine only personally, but this is the most BS reality show I've seen. Zeus Networks put out better shows than this. Anyway, drop down in the comments and let me know who y'all think gonna act like they like each other and win this whole Ready to Love shit. It's all the same. Ready to Love thing, because at this point it's just a competition of who can race to the end. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I will see you hoes later. Bye.